The roller coaster of 2020 involves Sacramento and San Diego early this week. Both sides with matches postponed on Wednesday. But the USL protocols, the testing has kicked in, and now they have both been cleared and ready to roll tonight from Torero Stadium in San Diego. Loyal and Republic, the matchup here tonight for the first time ever from Torero Stadium. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Cronin, Hall of Famer, World Cup champion Shannon McMillan with you tonight. These two teams had an up and down week to be sure, but they will meet for the first time here tonight in the Warren Derby and settle things here at Torero Stadium.
Yeah, what a great night for someone special like Warren Smith. He co-founded Sac Republic in 2012, and now here he is in San Diego. The man is a builder. He's someone that it's all about community and giving back.
And he is helping shepherd these two teams through what has been an up and down week. San Diego was supposed to play LA Galaxy 2 on Wednesday night. That was postponed, and it was the same for Sacramento. Their match, in fact, the last time they played was against LA Galaxy 2. They also had one postponed, but everybody is cleared, ready to roll, and coming back here tonight.
Unfortunately, neither of these teams had the positives. The tough part is the emotions. They were both already in game prep, and then to have the game called off and have to walk away, that does take its toll, and it is a bit exhausting on the players.
Well, one of those players is Tumi Moshibane, who was the man of the match last time out for San Diego.
Yeah, not only was Moshibane the man of the match, but he's also coming off a performance last weekend that earned him Team of the Week honors with his goal and assist against Las Vegas. Loya will need him to be effective in that final third again tonight.
On the other side is Cameron Iwasa for Sacramento, who is sitting on 49 career goals, looking to become the 9th all-time USL to reach 50.
Yeah, Iwasa, he just has a nose for the goal. He is the all-time leading scorer for Sac Republic, and as you said, he's hunting that 50th goal. He had his 49th last weekend off a penalty kick, but he will be looking for that number 50 tonight.
It was his first of the season. He has been a fixture for 5 years now for the Sacramento Republic as their all-time leading scorer. Now 49 in the books. We are ready to roll. The opening kick coming your way next here from Torero Stadium in San Diego. We're right on back.
Hurry into Sprouts Farmers Market for your favorite summer fruits. From the sweetest cherries, to mouth-watering melons, and the juiciest peaches and nectarines. Shop the freshest produce at the best prices only at Sprouts Farmers Market.
I have good news for you. You have a huge heart and a mind that was able to imagine all of this.
You're helping to save lives.
Every day. Thank you for daring to imagine health differently.
Together, we're changing the future.
For good. For good.
For good.
For good.
Rated E for everyone.
The United Soccer League, all 35 championship clubs, its players standing together to support diversity, inclusivity, equality, and compassion. As the players now, a 15-second moment of silence, we're all united against racism. These are the lineups here for both the San Diego Loyal and the Sacramento Republic here for the USL.
Yeah, San Diego Loyal will stay in their 3-5-2 with Clementa stepping in for Greenspan at right center back. The key for Loyal is to stay compact and organized defensively to absorb the expected pressure from Republic. Alvarez, Martin, and Adams need to control the rhythm of the game in that middle.
On the other side for Sacramento Republic, coming down to San Diego for the very first time.
Yeah, Republic are a very dangerous attacking team. The top two, Formella and Iwasa, they have a nose for the goal and will look to test the Loyal defense all night. The wide players, Werner and Belmar, they're both very dangerous with the ball at their feet and push into the attack continuously.
Our labs presented tonight by Rady Children's Hospital. We are ready to roll. San Diego in the white kits tonight. Sacramento in the maroon jerseys. Now from our state capital, Republic and the Loyal coming up here from Torero Stadium. This is a very similar lineup to what San Diego had rolled out against Vegas in their first home victory. And they have plenty of firepower available off the bench here tonight, though missing Joe Greenspan in that back line. So Emmer Clementa draws the starts against his former club at center back. And we have an early whistle here for our first time. Alejandro Mariscal is our center referee for tonight's contest.
In Republic, they have Diaz starting in goal. It's his season debut. Can the Loyal test him early, keep him busy so that he maybe gets some jitters and they can pick up an early goal?
Adam Gridmus, who started every minute, played every minute in net for Sacramento this season, out with an injury, 8 saves on the year. Here's Charlie Adams to swing it in for San Diego, and it's immediately clear. Elijah Martin, who played very well against Las Vegas in the start for Landon Donovan, and on the Loyal side did a very, very nice job running that wing. Back to Corrales, and Kempen has to quickly come out off the line.
Yeah, a little bit of a misclear there from Clementa, but John reads it well. He's able to scoop that up and quell any potential danger there.
13 saves on the season for John Kempen, saved 2 on a PK last week that eventually on third try found its way into the net for Las Vegas. San Diego got the better. Loyal coming in with 10 points atop Group B through 5 matches. Sacramento is second in Group A through 4 matches. They have 5 points. And keep in mind the playoffs this year in the USL are regionalized, so the winner of Group A faces the runner-up in Group B and vice versa. And we're obviously not even a third of the way through the season yet, but as an example of how the playoffs will work in a single elimination format, these two would meet each other if things were to end today.
Yeah, and with the condensed season, there's going to be such familiarity with the teams. They're going to see each other numerous times. It's going to be up to the technical staffs and little nuances they can introduce, as well as the players having the mentality that whatever the results may have been in earlier games, can they get at max points, and at that point, win or go home.
And San Diego has played so many matches relative, and 5 matches for San Diego versus as few as 2 for a club like Las Vegas. Sacramento's played 4 to San Diego's 5. Quick whistle here as Adams is knocked to the turf.
And we've seen that the benefit of those games, the back line for Loyal, they've really been coming together. It's frustrating to have someone like Greenspan go down, but when you have Clementa, who's the ultimate professional, expect him to just step in and help raise the game as well.
Clementa is the all-time leader in starts for Sacramento. It was a big part of their run, including the 2014 USL Championship. And with Greenspan's injury, they called a lower body injury, is what the Loyal announced in the pre-match festivities. And so Greenspan is out, not listed on the reserves either for tonight.
Yeah, and it's definitely a bit more precautionary knowing that there are so many games, and as we've talked about, it's going to be a grind. So in hopes of getting him back sooner, let's shut him down now so that he can get the rest he needs and hopefully get back out there sooner rather than later.
San Diego having a bit of a difficult time clearing from their own goal right now.
And Coach Donovan expected, especially with the players that Sac Republic have up top, he expects them to press and be aggressive all game. They need to absorb that pressure and then look to release Elijah Martin and Jack Metcalf on the other side to attack the space that's left open by the flank runners of Sac Republic.
A new back line for tonight with the injury to Greenspan. Salzizo, the captain, Grant Stoneman, who was goal in the year, and then Emra Clementa, the 29-year-old from Montenegro, moved to the Bay Area and eventually played for Sacramento. Carlos Alvarez. And here is Clementa. And spent some time on the national scene as well. Did make an MLS appearance as part of his career. It has mostly been on the Sacramento side for 5 years, including in the 2014 championship. Kempen's going to have to let it go right into the corner of the box and then take it.
Matter of inches there. Luckily, he was coming in fast enough. He's able to pick that up.
San Diego trying to push really for the first time. Colin Martin off the feed from Charlie Adams. Found Ben Spencer, and they play on. Metcalf, Mo Shabani with his first touch here. A goal and assist against Vegas last time out. Mo Shabani into the box and it's clear.
That's good patience from Loyal on that buildup. Coach Donovan, Coach Miller, they both talk about valuing the ball. They know they need to be effective, not only creating those opportunities, but can they put those opportunities? They know they've left a lot of goals out there in these last games, so they want to take advantage of every opportunity possible and finish them.
A perfect defensive line taken by Salzizo, the captain for San Diego. Patrick Henry alum, San Diego native. Alvarez off some good, quick passes. Finally pushing ahead, and a whistle and a restart for San Diego. And that's a well-officiated run there. Mariscal, the center official, waiting, seeing how it plays out, and finally awarding things to San Diego.
Yeah, in Sac Republic, they're just a step too late on that tackle because Colin Martin felt the pressure, played it quickly, takes the blow for the team, and now Loyal can set up with the free kick with Adams on that left foot. This is where they're going to miss Greenspan. He's usually the target on the back post. Can Ben or Clementa be that option for them to keep it alive and play it back across the goal?
Spencer will be the tallest target up top there. Let's see what Adams swings it in, going far post, and it will go wide. It'll be a goal kick. A decent ball in that time. There was a lot of traffic.
That was a much better ball that time by Charlie Adams because he plays it beyond the first few defenders. When you can't get it past those first few defenders, you open yourself up to a potential counterattack. That one plays it deep. Ben Spencer's close to getting on the end of that. He actually thought he got a touch of it and played it off the defender, but AR calls a goal kick.
You're right, that's a perfectly placed serve in from Adams off the free kick.
And when it's bending like that, that's such a dangerous ball for the goalkeeper because it kind of baits them. Keeper Diaz stayed on his line, so it left it open for potential to get played in and be dangerous for Loyal.
This one will go on the other side. It's a goal kick. Restart for San Diego. I mean, back and forth. I mean, this has been a wide open end-to-end first 8 minutes of this match.
This is the first time they've seen each other, so they're going to feel out how the game is. Look to control that midfield. That's where the games are won or lost. Who can win those first and second balls and then offensively set the tone and the rhythm and take advantage of that.
50-50 call. And San Diego will take it off the mistake. Zizo playing it back for Grant Stoneman. 24-year-old, a goal in the season. And Clementa has been waiting for a chance on the San Diego side.
Absolutely, and to get that call up today, it's extra special for him, having played for Sac Republic for so long. And as we said, he is the ultimate professional on the training ground, so he was ready for it.
through. Ashkenab-Apollon was the target for Sacramento. San Diego taking advantage of a couple of missteps, regaining possession.
Coach Donovan expects there to be opportunity for them. Key for him is that they have to be effective and take advantage of those opportunities and put the ball away.
Zizo on the switch for Elijah Martin. Colin Martin drawing contact there. Martin has shown good speed here and was able to draw the foul.
Colin does so well reading the pressure and where the defender is. He's able to lean in and create fouls to get himself out of trouble, just like he did there. Sac Republic, they're jawing at the referee, so he's probably going to have to pull out a card here soon to get them under control.
I noticed the same thing. I immediately turned around and looked at where the voices were coming from.
Yeah, both Sargis and Hilliard Arce are all over him right now.
Lentz was trying to switch. Now Sacramento, the same issue, Elijah Martin, the two defenders. Play it back. Tomas Hilliard Arce. There are three players from Stanford that won 3 national championships that made the relatively short move from Palo Alto to the state capitol. Some good local products from a national championship caliber squad 3 years in a row.
That's well done defensively by Loyal. They invite that long ball, and then Elijah Martin steps to get the pressure enough to force a bad touch there and get the throw in.
Trying to go Spencer up top there and go all the way back to goal, and the first opportunity for Rafael Diaz. It's time for Matchday Roll Call, brought to you by Sprouts Farmers Markets. Go to sdloyal.com/fans. Submit a photo of how you're enjoying tonight's match. Best photo wins a $100 gift card from Sprouts Farmers Market. That's sdloyal.com/fans. Well, here we go again, end to end. And a good cross that's broken up by Grant Stoneman. Back into the box. And wide.
That's just a miss hit right there. San Diego's a little bit lucky there because they got pressure. They were pressuring up high on the field. Sac Republic's able to break that and get a cross off, but Clementa's able to get a piece of it to force the cross long and allow Zizo and the rest of the team to get back and defend.
We've gone both sides here, back and forth, until the cross.
And Belmar's able to keep it alive. He plays it up here. We got Werner there who's playing on the right side, but all the way in the middle to take advantage of that opportunity. Bouncing ball, it just slices off his foot. He's not able to hit it well. It goes out for a goal kick.
Charlie Adams was the one taking down for San Diego, and they're going to call the training staff on. Loyal trainer now onto the pitch, and we're going to have a quick stoppage.
It's just a tough tackle again. Adams plays so quickly. Skundrich is just a tad bit too late. Nothing malicious there. It just happens to be that Adams played a little bit quicker for him. He's tough, though. You expect Adams to bounce back up. He's a warrior in there.
Charlie Adams not afraid to mix it up. A 25-year-old Englishman who scored the first goal in franchise history. Franchise debut against Vegas all the way back on March 7th. It's hard to believe now, August 1st. We're playing this match tonight, but that was the equalizer. This is 4th USL side. Adams seemed to take that second hit. It was the initial contact that brought him down, and then it was the rollover contact after that.
Yeah, he might have caught a knee or a foot or something within that because he was trapped by 2 players, and Skundrich being the one that took him down. And he's the general in the midfield. He sits as the number 6 for Loyal, and he's the one winning the tackles and setting the tone and the possession, so they do need him to be okay.
Landon Donovan, 6-time champion, Major League Soccer ranks, the greatest player in U.S. men's soccer history. And you mentioned possession. How about 68-32 San Diego right now? We're early.
It's definitely early, but when you can have this early possession, it helps wear your opponent down, and you may not see the effects of it right now, but the more San Diego can keep the ball and keep Sac chasing, the more tired they're going to be later in the game, which opens up the game and gives them potentially more opportunities. But they do want to possess with a purpose and get in that final third and create some opportunities on goal.
These two sides going back and forth here. Anytime there's a misstep, there's an immediate counter on the other side, so off and running. It's wide open soccer. For the moment, though, 68-32 San Diego possession through our first 15 minutes. Martin getting in ahead. Spencer out wide here, so some quick, loyal passing coming out of their own side.
That was well done by Ben Spencer on the initial time. Played it to Tumi Moshobani, nothing going forward, so they play it backwards, but on that second ball through to Spencer, he's not able to hold on to it that well, and they turn it back over, but with the press, they're able to force Republic into a mistake.
This is going to stay with San Diego. All the way back for Kempen. Kempen had the 6 saves last week. He saved the PK twice. He's one of only 2 USL keepers to have a PK save so far this season. He did it twice. Unfortunately, Vegas on the 3rd ricochet able to get one in. San Diego prevailed. Kempen 13 saves on the year.
Kempen has been huge the last 2 games, and that just helps build confidence in your back line, which trickles into the midfield. When you know you have someone solid back there, a shot stopper who's going to make those saves and keep you in the game.
Play out wide. Now here's Spencer up top. Through traffic. I think Moshobani was coming back, or maybe thought he was offside.
Yeah, Moshobani holds up his run because he thought he was offsides there.
Comes back, Alvarez, quick whistle, is going to go to Sacramento.
A lot of ticky-tacky fouls early on. When you hear the referees whistle that much, it's kind of kills the rhythm of the game. It's not to say we don't want him keeping the players safe and calling the fouls, but he's also just too many whistles. You don't want to be paying that much attention to the ref in the game. You want to be seeing the players doing their thing.
This one's played all the way into the box, and Kempen's right there. As far as fouls go, 6 against Sacramento, 1 against San Diego. Elijah Martin keeping it alive. San Diego maintains that possession. Stoneman. Clementa trying to play forward. Elijah Martin with a chance here. Top of the box, Martin. And it's taken away.
McCrary does a great job there. He has a missed touch that allows Elijah Martin to get in, but he gets up and recovers quickly and is able to tackle the ball away and stifle any potential threatening opportunity there that Elijah Martin almost had.
And then Zizo right on the other side. Mark Briggs now moves in after all that academy time as the manager of the USL side for Sacramento. Zizo with another nice stop defensively. Involved a lot early. Played back for Kempen. Alvarez ahead, Colin Martin now. Wide for Elijah. Beautiful overlapping passes here with Moshabane. Crossover, oh, and it just had it taken away. Moshabane was off to the races, and stepping right in is Hilliard Arce. All the way back. San Diego able to have a clear here, but boy, that was a real nice opportunity.
It was, and what's working really well for Loyal is Colin Martin sitting right in front of the back line of the Republic and set and play, and he finds Moshabane there, who's very good on the ball. Unfortunately, the move doesn't quite beat the defender and gets it tackled away, but you want Tumi Moshabane running with the head of steam at the defenders.
Delayed restart here. Official moved him back just a bit. And here's Stoneman. With room to operate. And for Colin Martin. Patience. Martin had two defenders. And finally a whistle. Martin got tangled up with Jordan McCrary. As an assist so far on the 2020 restart campaign, Republic.
You're always happy when your right back has an assist. That means he's pushing forward into the attack. It's what Coach Donovan and Coach Miller expect today, but Loyal staying very organized and compact and limiting the opportunity for Sac to really get in and pressure him.
Apollon. Met by Carlos Alvarez. Aiden Sargis, and now to McCrary once more.
Great pressure there by Zizo. He's right on Werner's back, doesn't allow him to get any good clean touch on the ball, and it forces the turnover.
Zizo's had a nice opening first half here. Come out wide, Werner will get the cross, and it's batted away. Moshabane has gone down for San Diego. We got the wind knocked out of him, had a collision, and Moshabane out back all the way toward the midfield circle is down. I think he just took an errant hit and got the wind knocked out of him. So we are 21 minutes in. This is the cross from Werner.
Yeah, this is Kempen, Stoneman, both kind of just stifle him there, and he's not able to get a clean touch on that. It's great goalkeeping in Stoneman, the only player for Loyal that's played every single minute of every game this season so far, and he's dialed in. Moving him into the center back has been such a great move by the coaching staff of Loyal, especially tonight when you have someone like Greenspan go down. Having someone that's a general in that center back position who's able to organize and talk and make big plays like that.
Since 1947, Select has been the leader in soccer ball quality and innovation. They're the official ball supplier, Select, of the USL Championship and many of the elite leagues throughout Europe. For the latest Select products and special offers, visit selectsportamerica.com. That's selectsportamerica.com.
That's a good sign for Loyal. Moshabane's asking the ref if he has to step off, meaning he's coming right back on, able to shake that off and regain his breath.
Moshabane, who had a goal and an assist against Las Vegas a week ago, is being held at midfield right now. And we'll go out to San Diego, and Moshabane's back on. Adams the high clear. Handball not called that time. It was a controversial one in the Vegas-San Diego match a week ago. Loyal still prevailed. They play on here. Well, McCrary, and again, not a bad call at all.
Let's see, Sac Republic, they're starting to get a little bit more steam. They're swarming the ball. Every time one of the Loyal players gets it, there's 2-3 people on them. So if they can play a little bit quicker, if you have 2 or 3 people on you, it means someone around you is open. If they can play that ball quickly and find that open player, that's where they're going to create the opportunities to get in on the other end.
Way too high on the challenge by Hilliard Arce.
Hilliard Arce goes up and over Ben Spencer, who is very tall, so that's quite the jump there. But Spencer's doing a really good job feeling where the defender is and trying to hold that ball up, which is what Loyal needs so they can set play off of him in the attack.
Spencer is very tall up top there, so that's quite a jump. Draws the whistle. It's back for San Diego.
I can try. I think I can.
Moshabane back up and running there after he came off briefly.
Absolutely. And the good possession here, Loyal's looking to break the lines and get in and try to create something out there on the width and get a cross in. That's where you want Jack Metcalf right now, where Tumi Moshabane is. You want Moshabane in the box and Metcalf taking down that right side.
Metcalf has been bottled up here. Sacramento knows that he's been one of the keys to the attack on the Loyal side, and so he's been bottled up. Whenever he gets it, there are 2 maroon jerseys right around him. Rafael Diaz from the Dominican Republic, from St. John's. Came over from the New York Red Bulls organization to Sacramento. And Diaz with his first minutes in net this year. An injury to Adam Grinwis. Started the first 4 matches. Right to the top of the box here. Get out wide. Werner. With the left foot, now sends it into the box. And Martin is finally fouled, drawing contact.
And that's very cheeky by Elijah Martin, because he looked to play the long ball to get him out of trouble. He realizes Spencer's not quite up there nor ready, so he puts his body between him and the defender and the ball and takes the foul, lets Loyal get reset. That's brilliant on his part.
Martin's played very well. Drawing another start from Landon Donovan. Another good idea. They're getting Metcalf further and further ahead.
Yeah, they know that to be effective, they want Metcalf to get running. That ball that's up in the air for Metcalf, though, is not something that plays to his strength. He needs the ball that's more driven, closer to his feet, so he can get it down and get after the defender.
Kempen trying clear for San Diego. Apollon. Now here's Adams with a chance to send things forward. Spencer stays on side, running right with it. Back for Alvarez. That closed down, and we'll switch.
That's where Charlie Adams is so effective, though. His distribution, he can place that ball on a dime, plays it right into the path of Spencer, but nothing's on, so Spencer keeps it. They keep possession. Again, all that movement makes Sac have to react and adjust and wears him down as the game goes on.
Martin almost trying to keep that one in possession there from beyond the line. Nice idea. But instead it goes to Werner and Sacramento. Werner will push. Top of the box now, Werner. Moving to his left foot. Fires it ahead. Top of the box to the right now, and it's blocked. But Clemente got in front of that one. McCrary sends it back in. Werner again. Looking out wide. Iwasa now. A dangerous cross. Iwasa sitting on 49 career goals. 1 this year. 1 shy of 50. And Iwasa here. Off the header. Right to Kempen. Close.
Very nice save there from Kempen, and Werner starts that whole play, that whole chaos for San Diego Loyal. He is just as fast with the ball at his feet as he is without it, which is something truly incredible. When you get a full head of steam running at the back line like that, it's trouble. You see another cross to the far side. There's Iwasa. He's hunting for that 50th. Kempen makes a good reaction save and is able to grab the ball before it rolls out and giving them a corner kick. Right now, Loyal are letting Sac Republic get too many crosses into their box. While they're playing well defensively, they need to just get a little bit tighter so they can potentially not let those crosses come across, because they are dangerous.
Like Elijah Martin has gone off here for San Diego. So Martin will be tended to on the Loyal sideline. And we're going to get the hydration break, I think, here. So we get both sides, we get a hydration break. It was very warm and humid here in San Diego today. And this is our first half hydration break. We get one on each side. Hydration break brought to you by Stone Brewing. No stone unturned. And we are almost making our way toward halftime here in San Diego. We're 30th minutes, scoreless first half. And already here, I mean, this is a sprint in the USL restart, so only 16 matches total for everybody here in the USL ranks.
And that's why part of the hydration break, many people might be thinking it's a nice, cool evening here in San Diego, but league put in protocol to help keep the players safe, knowing they had a limited preseason after the complete shutdown. There's 5 substitutes, there's mandatory hydration breaks each half. It's all to help the technical staffs manage their players and keep them safe, because they are in a grind of a season. Playing three games within 8 days some weeks, and it's going to have a wear and tear. So they're looking at the longevity and the health of these players, which is so important and vital to the league.
You saw there on the graphic the stadium proposal that's being considered now with the city of San Diego and the Midway District, which San Diego Loyal are a part of one of the 2 bids. We're on 30-plus minutes now. Possession-wise, it has remained relatively the same, 67-33 San Diego. As far as possession goes in our restart here. Sprouts Farmers Market is bringing you something fresh to the neighborhood. Enjoy the best in farm fresh produce, high quality meats, and aisles of good for you groceries, plus some surprises along the way. Head over and see what's in season. Visit sprouts.com for all the details. First half hydration break. Shannon mentioned the new substitution rules. You get 5 on each side at 4 different spots in the match if either manager so chooses.
Looks like Elijah Martin's going to be okay. He's back out there, and again, he's someone that's been so effective. His work rate has been trouble for the other teams last week and again here tonight against Sac.
Alejandro Metascal, our center official. And on the restart here, this should go back to San Diego. I'll play it to Kempen. Well, Kempen had to step in and save that last shot from Iwasa. He was right there on the post.
Yeah, it was a great reaction save by Kempen to get down and make the initial save, parry it a little bit wide, and then also jump on that second ball so that it doesn't go out for a corner kick.
Sacramento's had both shots here early on. Even though the possession has been dominated by San Diego, it's been Sacramento with the early chances, including the header from Iwasa.
That's one of the craziness of soccer. You can have all the possession in the world. If you're not creating opportunities, just takes 1 or 2 by the other team. And as you said, Sac Republic right now have had the better chances on goal. And with someone like Diaz, as we mentioned, his season debut, Loyal need to test him.
No shots on goal just yet. Prairie tracking it down. He will play it all the way back to Diaz. His first start of the year. That's going to be played out wide. Chance for Metcalf to restart something for San Diego. Ian Alvarez. Back toward the middle of the field. Colin Martin. Playing back for Stoneman right there.
That's Iwasa for Sac Republic coming all the way back. That's your front runner coming back and playing solid defense against Colin Martin.
Here's with San Diego's Moshibane. No look past the play ahead. Stoneman there to at least allow the defense to come back and regain the line. And it's going to go to San Diego.
That was huge by Stoneman. He's able to break up the play there because Sac Republic were off to the races. They had about 4 guys sprinting forward. Stoneman's able to get a touch on it, stifle it a little bit, and buy his team some time to get back behind the ball.
There's Elijah Martin. Colin Martin let it go through, looking for Moshibane. It stays with San Diego. Alvarez will switch. Here's Metcalf.
This bout of possession right now by Loyal, it's a little bit quicker. There's cleaner passes. They're breaking the lines, bringing it back. They're building. This is different than the earlier possession they've been showing. And now look, Metcalf, that's where you want him.
Right across goal, just a step ahead, and that's a very good cross. San Diego hasn't had that kind of build-up and then cross on goal quite yet there, so Metcalf involved again.
Absolutely, and that came from the quick play and getting Metcalf in. He plays a lovely ball right across the 6-yard box. Diaz is frozen on his line. Unfortunately, Spencer and Moshibane aren't able to get there in time, but that quick possession is so dangerous.
This game playing center spot. Moshibane will give chase. Apollon letting it go wide.
And this is where Loyal are going to do their version of the press. They want to keep Sac Republic locked in their defensive third and try to pick the ball off of them high up on the field. Just like that.
Misplay here. Alvarez will get a chance. Top of the box. Alvarez out wide for Spencer. Go with the left foot. It's going to be wide. Spencer with an opportunity here. First shot of the night for San Diego, and it's Spencer who takes it off the left foot.
That's a tough ball to hit because it's being played through so fast. It's rolling away from your body. As you're going to see here, it's a lovely ball through by Alvarez, but it's so heavy that Spencer would have done better to just actually get his foot around it. You got Colin Martin running into the box right there for an easy tap in. He's fallen over. That's a tough ball. He does his best to get a shot off, but as it's rolling away, it's so difficult.
San Diego, that's 2 chances though. The cross from Metcalf, Elijah Martin again knocked to the turf. But again, the cross from Metcalf and then the attempt off of the feed from Alvarez for Ben Spencer.
And both of those came from the sense of urgency that the Loyal have shown, a little uptick in the pressure and the urgency in them. But now they need to be more effective and put one of these chances away.
Strowman able to clear that one. McCrary maintains possession. Republic. Play it ahead. Iwasa, top of the box. Out wide. Werner. Well over. Goal kick for San Diego.
That's well defended by Loyal. They're organizing the box, but again, they're letting Republic have too many opportunities to whip that ball in. Fortunately for them, Wheeler Ominu hits it a little too heavy and it goes out for a harmless goal kick, but within that organization, they've got to get more pressure on the ball and try to eliminate those crosses.
We're going to restart looking for Colin Martin. Adams. Clementown wide here, and Moshibane slipped and fell just a little bit. It's going to go to Sacramento. It was contacted, but I think it came from the soccer ball itself.
Yeah, that's a clean tackle. Jack Metcalf goes in strong. Unfortunately, Wheeler Ominu gets a little bit, looks like his ankle, but when you're going 50-50 ball, you don't go in strong enough, you're going to get hurt.
Wheeler Ominu, a Harvard product, was on the Atlanta United side in 2018, their great run. And get right back at it here as it comes on, following the 50-50.
You'll see there he takes a bit of a heavy touch. Metcalf comes through and By the way, he bounced up so quickly, he obviously wasn't that hurt. He was trying to play it up a little bit and get the call.
Shivani was the target. Colin Martin, a good challenge, and he helps regain possession. There's Adams ahead, Moshabane. Elijah Martin wide. Cross here is broken up. McCrary with a nice job to get in front of that one. Adams, a beautiful slide tackle. Moshabane, one more on the restart. Moshabane goes down, no call. And we're right back up here. Sacramento tried for the counter. Metcalf.
And that's the press and the counter press that Loyal work on day in and day out at training. You lose the ball, you back press, you get the ball back as quickly as you can within 1 or 2 passes. And it allows Loyal to keep control and possession of the ball.
All the way back for Kempen. Boy, the recovery on the Loyal side, I thought very, very impressive. Now here is a slip up top. Iwasa. And it's going to go long.
Yeah, that counter press and press, they work on that hard. That is the heart and soul and the fiber of this team. If you lose that ball, you better help get it back quickly. Don't let teams get any sense of rhythm.
Don't miss a minute of the action here in 2020. Sign up today, get alerts all year long following your club. San Diego Loyal on ESPN.com. Search for the Loyal, then click the follow button to keep up with the latest news and scores. Plus reminders on next matches. Head to ESPN.com right now, click follow for your club. Spencer's all the way back here. And it's going to go to Sacramento.
You can hear the head coach Briggs yelling, "Don't foul." You have them dribbling back towards their own goal. Don't foul them and let them get out of trouble easily there.
And Spencer picks up a yellow right after that play. So Ben Spencer becomes the first carded player tonight. Picks up a yellow from Alejandro Marisol in the 41st minute. Right after he had been hounded defensively all the way back deep into his own half. And Spencer picks up a yellow here. Wide again, goes to San Diego. Colin Martin with a good challenge.
Colin Martin's playing very well tonight, not only defensively, but sitting in that space between the back line of Sac Republic. He's doing the work also on the defensive side. He's being very effective right now. They want him higher up the field to help set play.
Here he is, Martin. Again, a good challenge. Pushing up the left side of the formation now. Martin to switch, looking for Metcalf. Ahead to Spencer. On the cross, Spencer. Box, down to the touchline, Spencer. And the 2 defenders, it's taken away. Clementa right there. And we'll go wide to San Diego.
That's great pressure there at the end with Clementa getting right up the backside of Formella, not letting him get a clean touch. It forces him to take a bad touch, and they get the throw in in their attacking half and are able to keep the ball.
Push, and Martin goes out wide. Very does well to play it out. Here's Metcalf coming back forward. Alvarez on the restart to Colin Martin. Moshabane. For a little bit of room to work here. Moshabane, nifty move. Maintains possession out wide. Elijah Martin now. Back for Colin. We'll switch for Clementa. Spencer. Nice pass to Clementa. Alvarez. Ahead to Martin. It's just broken up. And we'll switch. Trying to play it up top, Moshabane and Spencer. Spencer just with that card on the delay on the little ball all the way down in the corner. So given our first yellow of the night, and Spencer will challenge up here. Moshabani trying to feed it on through. Colin Martin, top of the box here. Martin off to the right foot, wide. Metcalf with a chance for San Diego, and it's saved. Bounced away out wide. It'll be a corner for San Diego. Chance for Jack Metcalf. When he's involved, good things happen on the Loyal side.
Absolutely, and Colin Martin, he can't quite get the shot off. He passes right there to Metcalf. It takes a little deflection, so that's incredible save by Diaz, because the deflection, he has to make pure reaction save, knock it out for a corner kick, but that's what you want in the box. We've got to get opportunities to get the shot off.
So here is Charlie Adams. Take the corner. It's a short one here, played back for Adams. Now, Moshabani, who was at the corner, they come in with the left foot. It's a low line drive, blocked away. And Martin will play it all the way back to John Kempen. We've got 3 minutes of stoppage time added now. 3 minutes on top of the first 45 tonight, San Diego and Sacramento. Really, it was only the second shot for San Diego really on that buildup, but he's been involved with a lot of them.
Colin Martin was fighting his way through traffic trying to get a good look.
Moshabani now. Top of the box, Moshabani with a left foot taken down by Diaz.
Moshabani's a bit off balance there. You see him falling away from the ball, so he's not able to strike it as cleanly as he would have liked to, or even put a bit of a bend on that. So if you're falling over, you probably would have been better to find Colin Martin, who was right there at the top of the box, or Spencer trying to make a run in the box.
Stoneman. Twice now, has to win it in the air. Martin plays it ahead. It's broken up. Also starting things here. Ashkadoff Apollon.
Clemente has stepped into that back line tonight with all kinds of pressure, and he's just hasn't skipped a beat. We have not missed a beat after having Joe Greenspan go down late. He's winning his battles. He's reading the game well. He's stepping into the attack. He's just embraced the moment.
What a luxury for Landon Donovan to have the 2019 Defender of the Year go down with a cautious injury here for Joe Greenspan, and then have Clemente step in, who was a championship player here in the USL. The all-time leader in starts for Sacramento, had him step right in and play so well.
And it's kudos to him, because as a player, you never know when your opportunity is going to come. It could be off of an injury.
Spencer had a chance here, top of the box.
But it could have become an injury, just, you know, the fact that there's so many games. But for him to be ready, the ultimate professional, to take advantage of this opportunity and not allow the back line to miss a beat is phenomenal.
That line here, we're winding things down. We have 3 extra minutes added on to our first half here. Possession has certainly favored San Diego. Sacramento had some early chances. I think Loyal kind of evened things up as the half has gone along in terms of shots on goal.
As soon as Loyal picked up the tempo and had a little bit of a sense of urgency, they started to really take hold of the game, not only just creating those opportunities, but really having Sac Republic just chasing all over the place. So they had the early possession, they kicked it up, and had possession with a purpose.
Moshabani draws contact here, and so Charlie Adams will have a chance as time winds down in this first half. And quite a ways out for Loyal.
This is Adams' spot. We've seen a few of them here. Look for him to be bending that ball into the back post. Clemente or Spencer to try to play it back across for someone. He's got to beat that first defender.
Final plays in this opening half. Adams sends it in, and it will go as a goal kick, so kind of dropped in. And it'll be a restart for Sacramento.
It's a little too heavy by the time Clemente got it. He's just inches from that end line, but Stoneman almost had a chance but just couldn't quite get there because it was coming in so quickly.
And that'll do it for our first 45 minutes. A scoreless first half in San Diego tonight. Loyal and Republic playing to a draw. And after dominating the possession and evening up the number of shots at the end of the half, San Diego comes away with a scoreless first half.
Yeah, but they would love to have a goal up there. I think the missing component now for Loyal is they're creating the opportunities. They've got to be more effective in that final third and put those opportunities away.
Halftime coverage on the way for you here tonight from the University of San Diego and Torero Stadium. Scoreless after our first 45, San Diego and Sacramento here tonight.
Hurry into Sprouts Farmers Market for your favorite summer fruits. From the sweetest cherries, mouth-watering melons, and the juiciest peaches and nectarines. Shop the freshest produce at the best prices only at Sprouts Farmers Market.
At Chosen Foods, we are inspired by the vibrant culinary lifestyle of the Baja Med and, of course, by avocados. From our flagship avocado oil to our family of dressings, mayos, simmer sauces, and guacamoles, the versatility of all Chosen Foods avocado-based products offer you the freedom to be both healthy and creative in the kitchen. Join us in the sun-drenched utopia of Chosen Foods, the avocado. Celebrate it.
That's the whole mission, saving the world.
Imagine a better one.
Get in, I'll show you.
Stay naked.
Nailed it. You be brave.
Something's out there.
Let's not lose money.
I just want to say thank you.
Goodbye, boys. To going out on top together.
A scoreless first half here in San Diego tonight. Loyal, Republic, a beautiful evening in Alcala Park, Linda Vista at the University of San Diego. We are scoreless here. We thank those tuning in who can't be here in person. And no score after our first 45 minutes. We've been talking about it here for the last few weeks, but the San Diego Loyal have been involved in one of the two stadium bids here for the city of San Diego in the Midway District.
Sports arena is a place that would create a public connection, a grand public connection across the site, and providing a huge public amenity for a new neighborhood. That vision starts with a memory of the river and extends south across the site, creating a really unique urban park space involving both energetic urban spaces and soft urban experiences along the park.
And I think the important thing about the park is it is truly a linear connection. It's a linear connection to Mission Bay and the San Diego River.
As well as to the transit station, the new Grand Central Station, Old Town.
And it's one of the things that we're missing here in San Diego, and that is a linear green pedestrian connection through our city, and this is one opportunity to start that.
Frank, what are some of the amenities that this provides to the site?
So the concept of this major connection and park space across the site would provide amenities to both future residents of this site and to the public in general, including a kind of a live outdoors theme that Howard has spoke about very much, that is very unique to San Diego, and really relates to our image of ourselves as an outdoor health and fitness community. Yeah, I think if you think about the Midway area of San Diego, it's really the centerpiece of the gateway to San Diego, and it involves everything from downtown to the south, Liberty Station, Old Town, and as David mentioned, the beaches in Bay to the north. So this project really has to be a part of the kind of the pedestrianization of this area and the creation of a place where you can walk, bike, and experience our outdoor environment.
I think also the idea there's a lot of things that are programmed and planned for this site. And the idea is to also see what sticks. What are the best ideas? Because this is a vision plan at the very beginning, and I appreciate everybody taking the time to engage with it, vote on it, discuss it. I think it's a very important part of San Diego's future. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
A critical player development strategy within the USL Academy League model is player promotion through each player registration status. Through this process, top young talent will continually be challenged by playing up with older players, and the best players will eventually integrate into the USL senior team environment. Player promotion begins through the talent identification process, where top U15 through U19 players from the youth network will be evaluated under the philosophy that if you're good enough, you're old enough. Once a player excels in the USL Academy League, they will be given the opportunity to integrate into a senior team environment. As they assimilate and meet senior team standards, USL Championship and League One clubs will be able to offer the most talented players professional or amateur contracts with their senior team. This mechanism is especially key, as it provides the players ready to go pro with a direct path to do so. Clubs in League Two will use their senior team to provide their top young talents experience with college-age players during the summer. Players signing amateur contracts at any of these levels are provided the chance to experience the senior team level of play at a young age, while still maintaining their college eligibility. By pushing more top young players across the US into professional environments, the USL will play a key role in improving the overall level of the elite American player, ultimately helping us reach, if not exceed, our potential as a soccer nation at the international level. For more information, visit usl-academy.com.
The United Soccer League and its 47th championship in League One clubs stand united in support of diversity, inclusivity, equality, and compassion. Together, we can make a difference. Together, we can create change. Together, we are united against racism.
Scoreless in the first half here in San Diego tonight. Loyal, Republic. A scoreless first 45 minutes. Jack Cronin, Hall of Famer Shannon McMillan with you tonight. A gorgeous evening in Ocala Park. And around the USL now in this sprint, Shannon, to the end of the season, there's so much going on every single day.
Absolutely, and with the condensed season, all the points are so important, and it is just an absolute grind out there.
We've talked so much about, regardless of level of play here, signing local talent. We talk about with San Diego or with Sacramento, Austin doing the same thing. And, it's great to see some of the either academy play or local signings. Here are the power rankings now on the top 10. Sacramento, even though they only played 4 matches, sneaking their way in.
And it makes the points tonight even more important. With the win tonight, you're going to see Loyal probably jump into that spot that Sac's holding down right now.
Can't ignore San Diego if they do indeed come away with the 3 points. These are the group standings, so important. The top 2 teams from all groups will head to the playoffs. Sacramento, 4 matches in with 5 points, right behind Reno.
As you talk about, this is the group that we could potentially be facing in the playoffs, so important to now make a statement out there and get some points tonight, because we very well may see them just down the road.
Sacramento through 4 matches with 5 points. San Diego is atop Group B with 10 points through 5 matches, and just ahead of LA, but 5 matches in San Diego right now. Move it in.
And the deceiving part about that is Loyal does have a couple games in hand, so it is going to be even more important because they are further down their schedule right now.
And speaking of schedules here tonight, a busy one. And this is the upcoming schedule as well. You see LA and Orange County back in play. That's coming up on Friday. So neither one is in action tonight for Group B. So 45 minutes gone. No score. San Diego with a dominant possession and a lot of chances late in that first half to even things up after early ones for Sacramento. We are scoreless here and right on back in San Diego.
That's the whole mission, saving the world.
Imagine a better one.
Get in, I'll show you.
Stay naked.
Nailed it.
You be brave. Something's out there.
Let's not lose money.
I just want to say thank you.
Goodbye, boys. To going out on top together.
I have good news for you. You have a huge heart and a mind that was able to imagine all of this.
You're helping to save lives.
Every day. Thank you for daring to imagine health differently.
Together, we're changing the future.
For good. For good.
For good.
For good.
Rated E for everyone.
At Chosen Foods, we are inspired by the vibrant culinary lifestyle of the Baja Med and, of course, by avocados. From our flagship avocado oil to our family of dressings, mayos, simmer sauces, and guacamoles, the versatility of all Chosen Foods avocado-based products offer you the freedom to be both healthy and creative in the kitchen. Join us in the sun-drenched utopia of Chosen Foods, the avocado. Celebrate it.
Scoreless at the break, San Diego and Sacramento. It was Republic who had the early chances. San Diego kind of toward the back end of the half, even though Loyola dominated possession. But Shannon, early chances for Sacramento.
Yeah, and we talked about it the whole half. San Diego outpossessed them, but Republic actually had the better of the opportunities early in that first half. Nice little build-up here, finding Werner, who is so dangerous on that ball with it at his feet, and it's, again, the pressure of Grant Stoneman from behind and Kempen sliding out. Big save there. There's another look at it. Werner is brilliant with the ball at his feet and also running off the ball, and that's a nice ball out. Balls like that typically freeze the defender on the line, or the goalkeeper on the line, but Kempen reads it well.
Yeah, I mean, he had to be active early in the half. Iwasa got some a little bit of time, a couple of chances. Werner with these crosses here. Kempen, you saw, and that was a good point, because Kempen, a lot of times the keeper could be frozen there. And Kempen is not. He's active. Here is the chance from Iwasa.
And Kempen's riding the wave of two phenomenal games under his belt and making big saves, so he's full of confidence right now. You see there a beautiful reaction save and then keeps it from going out for the goal kick. A little too many crosses for my liking that Loyola allowed Republic to have early on in the game, because when that ball's bouncing around, it just takes a simple little mistake, a misclear, and it turns into an opportunity for the other team.
Yeah, I mean, there were so many highlights for the guys in maroon jerseys early on here. Now San Diego with their chances late in the half.
And as soon as Loyal had a little bit more urgency in their possession, they started to really break down the back line of Republic and started to see better opportunities. That's the one that Spencer plays a little high and a little wide. He didn't really see that he had Colin Martin there sitting at the top of the six. Colin Martin's trying to get a shot off, finds Metcalf, who, nice little deflection there, and Diaz. We said, first start for him, but he steps up and makes a great reaction save there.
So San Diego had their chances late. The possession winds up being 67-33 in favor of Loyal, and it kind of evened things out there in terms of shots on goal. Diaz tested but late. So we'll see what the second half brings there for Kempen and for San Diego. And so now we head to our second 45. Well, we are joined here in the broadcast booth by the president of the San Diego Loyal and a gentleman who also happens to be the co-founder of the other side, Sacramento Republic. Warren Smith joins us here. Warren, have you grown to like the Warren Derby title? Should we?
No.
No? Okay, too much made of that, perhaps?
I like maybe the W Cup or
okay.
something like that.
The W Cup. All right. Very good. We can work on it. The names are all in the brainstorming phase right now. You're such a big part of these two clubs. What do you take from your time? I mean, Sacramento is a huge success story, and you were an amazing part of that. 9 years from inception to a further timeline for them. What do you take from there? What do you think of these two sides?
Well, I was blessed with a great team of operators in Sacramento, and even more so here. It's every project's different, and this one is just a little bit more special because the opportunity is so much bigger than frankly what was in Sacramento. the nice thing is that the community is responding the way that we had hoped they would, and we're on the right track.
To build a club up from the ground, so as you're doing here in San Diego, the success stories are there, and Sacramento's an example of that. In fact, there are so many across the USL ranks, but Sacramento, I think, is one of the great success stories that people look at, especially here in San Diego.
Yeah, unfortunately, people don't look to Orlando enough, or even Portland, Seattle, Montreal, Vancouver. A lot of USL teams have moved up. And, that's not necessarily our goal here. Our goal is really to be the best damn USL club. And, frankly, we're just having a good time doing what we're doing. And, frankly, see what happens. Let's see what the community wants to do.
I mean, that engagement, I think, again, both sides here, but and talking about what has happened in San Diego here through a pandemic, the engagement, the sellout crowd in March, and all the way through here, I think is a testament to what you guys are building.
Yeah, what we're doing is working, right? It's all about relationships and making a difference in the community, and frankly, we're just loving what we're doing and having a great time. Applaud our staff for all that they're doing, and frankly, just love the fact that we're building the club that represents, I think, San Diego very well.
Some great partnerships in the community, that engagement that we talked about here. Has it been tough? I mean, to the accelerated timeline that you guys had, I mean, again, as we're talking here in the build-up and the founding of these kinds of clubs, was it tough for you to get to where you are right now, given everything that's happened?
I wouldn't say it's tough. It's just different. In Sacramento, we had a year and a half. I mean, here we had 5 months. And so the pandemic, gave us a lot of opportunity in the front end or on the front office to really make a difference and catch up. So we've been able to really kind of put plans in place together for 2021, assuming that we're back, and then make sure that we can execute in the way that we want to. Obviously, the MSED project's huge. We're excited about that, and frankly, look forward to building that. And hopefully, the city chooses to see and sees the wise, or makes the wise choice.
Offside flag was up there for San Diego. How is that? Now you've gone through the public comment period. It's kind of in the city's hands right now. At Midway District, the sports and entertainment possibilities there are amazing.
Yeah, I'm just so blessed to be asked to be a part of this team. Frankly, they're just trying to do something that's right for San Diego and not just be developers building stuff that make money. And it was a really thoughtful process for us to go through with them to really figure out if this is the right project, and it ended up being so. And I can't applaud the team enough for the project they put together and, frankly, the difference they'll make in San Diego. So hopefully the city sees that next week. It sounds like they'll make a decision, and we'll go from there.
All right, so you think the W Cup rather than the Warren Cup, the Warren Derby, I mean, again, we're just throwing things out there right now.
I don't like the attention, but
okay.
I'll tell you, I did like the fact that they were talking about a trophy that we needed to build with Andrew and I drinking a bunch of beers.
See?
But Andrew said he couldn't do it, so I'm not going to do it without him.
All right, fair enough. Warren Smith, congratulations on everything. Sacramento side and the San Diego side, thank you for the time and for being a part of making this possible tonight.
Well, Jack, thank you. Shannon, you're awesome. I appreciate all the work that you're doing. Let's have some fun tonight. Hopefully we get a victory.
Here we go. Thank you very much. Warren Smith, the president of the San Diego Loyal, the co-founder, Sacramento Republic. They launched in 2012, won a title in 2014. And, that timeline is so accelerated for what these USL clubs have to do. It's amazing the success that both sides have already had.
And like Warren alluded to, we had 5 months here to build what they had a couple years in Sacramento. But when you have an owner and you have someone like Warren Smith with the passion about the community and giving back to their community and building something for the community, good things happen, and we've seen that.
So on the restart here, San Diego. Going to play it back for Kempen. Alvarez and Clemente, who spent so much time in Sacramento himself. It's a nifty move from Moshe Bane. Nearly maintained possession. Wheeler Aminu. Omar into the box, headed and wide. A dangerous cross for Kameniwasa.
Belmar, he has time to pick his head up and actually pick Werner out. Werner's able to get in front of Elijah Martin there with a clean look on goal, and thank goodness he played that wide because I think he had Kempen beat. You see, that's way too much time. Belmar's just outside of the 18-yard box with time to pick up his head and literally pick Werner out. It's a brilliant opportunity by Sacramento, and Kempen and Loyal are breathing a huge exhale and sigh of relief right now.
No kidding, you're right. It was Warner. He was right behind Iwasa there and got a great look at it on a beautiful feed. Belmar. I played out wide here. Metcalf. Patient Clementa. Play it forward, and it's taken away. So back to Adams. Quick whistle here. Moshabani again drawing contact.
Moshabani, as he goes up for the header there, Skundrich just gives him a little bit of a nudge. Moshabani's not able to win it cleanly. He goes down and draws the foul for Loyal.
Give Adams a chance. We'll be starting again with that left foot. Just underway in the second half. Sacramento had the early chances, San Diego the late ones. Neither side able to put one home. First opportunity this half went to Sam Werner. Now Adams sending it into the box, and Diaz will let it fly.
Again, Adams just a little too heavy there. Sac Republic's doing a great job. They know that play. They know that's what Loyal's going to look towards, so they're holding their line at the top of the 18, so when Adams whips that ball in so quickly, it's hard for Loyal to get on the backside of that at the back post.
Taken away. Wheeler Aminu playing ahead. Iwasa not wide for Werner again. Just had the opportunity. Werner sends it across. It's cleared away. Metcalf was the one who cleared it for San Diego. Apollon. Stoneman will clear. Remains with Sacramento.
Charlie Adams just gets that out, allows Loyal to get a little bit of a regroup, because right now Sac Republic has a bit more of the game with their urgency.
Ashkenov Apollon. All the way around for McCrary, and Werner is wide. Sam Werner. Not cleared yet. Skundrich sends it across, batted away by Kempen. McCrary now top of the box. Skundrich again wide and high. Opportunities for Sacramento.
Absolutely, and they've got Loyal on their heels right now. That previous cross before Skundrich hit that shot, Kempen, he actually started running just before he hit it because he was reading it, was able to get a punch on it, but it's not cleared enough. It bounces around, and Skundrich, luckily for Loyal, hits it over the bar.
Spencer ahead for Elijah Martin now. That's a clean tackle, so it's taken away. Played ahead for Mella. And wide for Belmar, who had a nice cross last time down. Belmar again. Martin is there. Metcalf and Moshabane. And we're going to get a card here. Moshabane is taken down. A card for Wheeler Aminu. So Aminu, the first yellow for Sacramento.
You can't decide what you fucking do.
Just a clear yellow card as Moshabani, little deft little touch there Wheeler Omenu actually just wraps him up and takes him down with the tackle. So that's a clear yellow card, but it's also a good foul if you're on Sac Republic because it kills the play because Loyal had numbers getting forward.
It was the wraparound arm there that earned him the yellow. And the referee's going to go over and check on Elijah Martin again. So we're going to call the training staff on here. And Martin, who was cramping up earlier, had gone off on the sideline during the first half. And now is down.
And he's someone that's worked hard all night, so I would expect to see Eric Avila come in on that left side, straight up sub, and bring some fresh legs to help absorb the pressure that Sac Republic are putting them under right now, but also have the legs to get into the attack as well, because that's going to be important as the game goes on.
So if we see Eric Avila, the 32-year-old from La Costa Canyon, from UC Santa Barbara, a San Diego native, would come on to replace Elijah Martin here, and it looks like that's going to happen.
Avila brings a lot of experience to this team, so he's going to know timing the runs to get forward to make sure they're effective, but also reading the play and getting back defensively to help Zizo on that left side.
2006 National Championship, the game-winning goal for Santa Barbara against Sal Zizo and UCLA. So Avila will come on now for Elijah Martin, who's had a couple of very nice matches for Landon Donovan. This will be the first sub used for San Diego. Second round pick in the 08 MLS draft. 8 years at the high level. Here we go on the restart after the first sub. Metcalf. This one stays alive here. Belmar will make a run. Stoneman is there, and he cuts it off.
With as long as it took to get that substitution in, I'm sure Lawyer were hoping to take a little bit of sting out of the way Sac Republic have started this half, but Sac Republic's still getting after it.
Wentz plays it all the way back for Kempen. Avila with his first target here. San Diego Loyal season ticket memberships on sale now. The 2021 season, $50 deposit, priority seating, sdloyal.com/tickets, or you can email tickets@sdloyal.com. It's sdloyal.com/tickets for your memberships that are on sale now for next season, the 2021 campaign. Apollon. Restart for Sacramento. Clementa steps right in.
It's a great defensive shift by Loyal. Whenever your opponent can have time to switch it around the back, it's difficult sometimes if they play it quickly to get there, but Loyal shifted quickly. Stoneman's able to allow that ball just to drop and use it as a moment to reset.
Spencer and Alvarez trying to restart things here. Avila with his first real touch. And throw it up top for Spencer. Top of the box here is Spencer, and it's kicked away wide. It'll be a corner for San Diego.
Alpalon saves it right there because Spencer was in off of a little bit of a mistouch, but Alpalon comes in last second and is able to get on it, gives San Diego Loyal a corner kick. Otherwise, Spencer might have been walking that one in.
Spencer, takes off the side of the head there.
And you see him go up, so you go up and you challenge for it. It bounces his way, but Alpalon there is great coverage for him because Sargis was beat.
Second corner of the night for San Diego. That's Jack Metcalf. Metcalf swings it in, looking for Spencer. On the first look, it'll be finally clear. Spencer was a good target there, that tall target on the far side.
And that's what Loyal's looking for when they play that deep long ball, is to keep it alive, have that target, play it back across the goal. He does that, but no one's able to jump on it. And it gets cleared out, but Loyal's able to keep him pinned in right now.
Playing it back for Stoneman. And Spencer battling through here, taken down just across midfield. No whistle.
Last-ditch effort there by Sargis is able to get it.
Iwasa and Stoneman is there to stop him. Iwasa again, chipping it right to the top of the box, and there's Kempen.
Again, Kempen reads that so early. He's on the move as the cross is coming, which gives him that step to be able to pick that out of the air and stop that from being potentially dangerous. Kempen is dialed in, and Stoneman in front of him. He reads the game so well, and we can't say it enough. Moving him into the central position was a brilliant move by the coaching staff.
Kempen on loan from the Columbus Crew. He's played the last 8 years or so on the MLS side. Those 2 PK stops last week. I mean, again, it was the play that the goal was scored on. It may have been his most brilliant of the nights. Just coincidentally, but.
Absolutely. For a goalkeeper to make a stop on a penalty, let alone the rebound stop with just pure reaction there, is brilliant. And unfortunately, they weren't able to make the third one.
All the way around, McCrary. Skundrich from long range, just a low bouncing ground ball right to Kempen. Skundrich wearing the captain's armband. The national titles to his credit at Stanford. 1 goal on the season so far. Kempen will restart things. Still in play for a while there. Spencer has been really good at settling with that target forward spot.
Yeah, he's been very mobile. He's getting to both sides of the field. Majority of the possession is actually going down the flanks for Loyal. And Spencer's getting to both sides, trying to hold the ball, try to draw it, or try to flick it on. So he's very active and very mobile up there.
Stays with San Diego on the restart here. Zizo. 63 minutes in. Best chance for Sacramento this half came from Sam Werner. And a feed from Carlton Belmar on a nifty cross in front of the goal. And there's Metcalf hoping to start a similar chance for San Diego. Moshabane. Colin Martin. Clementa trying for the sliding stop. And then Stoneman's there to back him up. Looking for a whistle here. They're looking to the 4th official for this call, actually. Landon Donovan is asking him. I don't know if the center referee saw things. He's going to have to confer.
Yeah, the AR kept his flag down. Referee hears the Sac Republic bench going crazy, so he's trying to get some help from his fourth official.
And Landon was right there on top of it.
There it is.
Ooh.
Clementa with the little pull down of Formella, but it's distinct enough, but right in front of the fourth official, he saw it. It's going to earn Clementa a yellow card.
So Clementa receives the second yellow for San Diego tonight.
And the Loyal actually lead the USL with 14 yellow cards coming in tonight. They've now added 2 to try to keep pace with being the lead in yellow cards. Not necessarily a stat that Coach Donovan or Coach Miller are looking for.
Official had to come back over to the benches on both sides here.
Yeah, he's hearing it from both benches, so he's trying to get the game calmed down, because when the coaches are getting fired up, it carries onto the field, the players start. That's when you get the late fouls and the injuries and stuff like that. So referee's trying to get the game under control.
Mark Briggs for Sacramento. There's Landon Donovan now. Moshabani. Let's restart here. Keeps it play. Moshabani giving chase. With 2 defenders right there, it'll be clear. A great job to stay with it. Here's Metcalf.
There's that press by Loyal to keep it locked in and force a mistake like that. They get the throw in. Clementa was stepped up on Formella. The goal is to keep them locked into that attacking third and pick the ball off them, so they have less distance to goal to get an opportunity on goal.
Wonderful press from Moshabane. Move things forward. Loyal still with possession. The possession numbers at the half were 67-33. San Diego giveaway here, but the possession has favored Loyal as much as the shots have been even.
With all these missed opportunities out there on both sides, it's going to come back to haunt one of the teams.
Colin Martin. Out wide, Avila on as a second half sub tonight.
Just a little too heavy for Spencer. Spencer wisely, though, knowing he doesn't have support around him, doesn't waste the legs by chasing that down, catches his breath. They stay compact in the middle, allow them to have the Sac to have that ball and build out.
And Donovan still has some firepower at his disposal as well if he wants to go to a couple more of his subs too. We saw that against Las Vegas last week. The immediate impact that Tuahene and Para in particular made with the game winner.
You can go to a Tuahene and Para up top. You're bringing speed. You're bringing strength up top. Late in the game, when this possession's worn down Sac Republic, and you can throw 2 players in like that, that can just be all kinds of mischief for Loyal to create in that final third.
All the way back for Diaz. Diaz has had a nice season debut for Sacramento, pressed into action with Grinwis unavailable.
Yeah, for him to step in season debut, he doesn't get tested early, so when he does, he's already gotten the groove of the game. He's able to make a couple really nice reactionary saves to keep his team in it. It's always nice when you can go to your backup keeper and not miss a beat.
Spencer so good at settling things during his run of possession.
He's got such a clean first touch. And then you have someone like Moshabani who can run off of that. That's just such a great duo. They just want him to get that up further up the field.
Was the target. That's Warner.
Those bigger diagonal balls get a little bit harder to play late in the game when you get a bit of a tired leg. It's a little ambitious to find Avila all the way out there on that left flank.
Well, Alvarez. Oh, and there was a slip. It was Spencer who went down there.
Yeah, Spencer tried to spin out to be an option and open up a passing channel. He slips. Alvarez was already in position to play it, though.
out. Warner is trying for the chip here, and it is too far.
You can read by his body language, he knows he could have done better with that, especially the caliber player that Warner is. That ball just lets Loyal out of all kinds of trouble by hitting it too far and too long.
Warner's had a great match. He had the best opportunity the second half. Great header off across. And now he and Belmar are going to switch sides for Sacramento.
See Warner, one of the best dribblers of the ball. If that was early in the game, I think we would have seen him take the player on 1v1 and try to look to do a little bit more with that, but instead he crosses it, and it's too heavy of a cross, and it goes out, and disaster averted for Loyal.
We are in the 70th minute now. Iwasa up top. Apollon waiting for the cuts. Wheeler Aminu, cross right in front of goal, and Avila's there to clear things for San Diego. Good break on the Loyal side. Nobody was there for Sacramento. The chip it ahead. Iwasa's the target here. And Clementa breaks it up. Spencer's taken down. And this is going to be a card here. There was a pushing and shoving, grabbing, and Tomas Hilliard-Arce picks up a yellow for Sacramento.
And that's what's so great about Spencer is he invites that pressure. He invites that contact. He's so strong and tall. He's able to hold him off. And if he can't find a pass, he just keeps absorbing it and draws the foul.
All right, we're going to get two subs here for Landon Donovan and San Diego. Irvin Parra and Francis Atuahene are going to come on. Fresh legs up top. Parra scored the game winner against Vegas last time around. Ben Spencer will come out. He's had a nice night. So Parra comes on for Spencer up top.
Parra found the back of the net within 4 minutes of his substitute last weekend. So Coach Donovan, Coach Miller, they're looking for that same type of magic.
Parra, his game winner, first of the year against Vegas. Colin Martin, who's had a good run of play tonight, will come off, and Francis Atuahene on loan from FC Dallas will come up top for San Diego.
Colin Martin has worked so hard tonight. He's had a very solid game, very active. Look for Moshe Bani to drop underneath in the 10 spot, and Parra and Atuahene are now going to be up top with the fresh legs.
Sacramento also has sub Dario Shromella coming off. And William Biev will come on. He's going to have experience in both the U.S. and Bulgarian national teams.
And when you talk about the depth that the Loyal have, Bijev, that's depth for the Sac Republic side. He's one of those incredibly dangerous attacking players, and late in the game, fresh legs. Loyal do not want them to get on, for him to get on the ball. You see here, Spencer, he just invites that pressure. He fights to hold it off. He sees the second player come in, he goes down. He's a player that thrives off of that contact. Most players want to avoid that at all costs. He invites it.
Using that size up top. Now here's Metcalf, who plays it in. Atuahene with his first touch. This will be a goal kick restart. No, it's a corner. It'll be a corner for San Diego. So this will be the third corner of the night for Loyal.
Atuahene does well there. He's pinned on the line. He's not able to get a cross off, so plays it off as Sac Republic and earns a corner.
3 corners tonight for San Diego, none for Sacramento. Metcalf and Adams will come close. It'll be Charlie Adams who takes it.
And with Spencer out now, they don't have that height. So we'll see what Charlie Adams does with this.
Adams given the green lights. Play things in. No, and now I know the assistant referee had backed away from him, but then they'll say they'll restart it. Voting is now open to pick tonight's chosen man of the match. Chosen Foods man of the match. Go to sdloyal.com/fans. Choose between 4 candidates for tonight's Chosen Foods man of the match. Voting closes in the 80th minute. Do that right now. Here is Adams again on the restart from the corner. Third of the night for San Diego. Adams sends it in. High into the air. Alvarez will play it back top of the box with the left foot. And it's high.
Alvarez did the best he could with that. He had McCrary flying out at him, and that's the type of ball you either want to get it on frame or hit it over, because if you let McCrary pick that up, Sac Republic's off to a dangerous counterattack.
They had that restart there. I think it was, and we're going to have our second half hydration break right now. I think there was some issue with the ball. May have been flat there in the corner, so that's why they had that restart for Charlie Adams on the second attempt there. Well, the USL ranks after a goal and an assist in the win over Las Vegas, the first home victory at Torero Stadium. And this hydration break here brought to you by Stone Brewing. It was Tumi Moshabane who made the team of the week in the USL.
He was so effective last week because his goal, it came off of a cross that's whipped in by Metcalf. Moshabane does well to get on it and force a save. Spencer's pressure keeps it alive. Moshabane keeps following the ball. It's easy tap in for him. And then on the opposite end, late in the game, he's the one whipping the cross in for Parr's diving header. So it's a well-deserved honor for Moshabane. Again, stuff they need from him tonight in this final 15 minutes or so. Can he help recreate some of that magic and get the 3 points for his team again?
As you said, with the substitutions, he drops into a different position, which we also saw against Vegas last week with Atuahene and Parra up top. He'll be right behind him.
Yeah, and he's so versatile because when he's up top, he is yet to be caught off sides this year because he reads the game so well. He's so aware of his positioning. But then they can drop him into the 10 spot because now he can run at the defenders, much like Colin Martin was doing for most of the game, and look to set play. So when you have that versatility, it keeps you out on the field longer.
Here at our second hydration break, our one for the second half. Possession 62-38 in favor of San Diego.
A majority of their possession has been down the flanks because they know with Sac Republic and their pressure, that's where the space is going to be. So far, Loyal's done well to try to take advantage of it. It's just that final missing piece is that final third and putting those opportunities away.
We have fresh subs in that exact spot on the field for Landon Donovan. Try and find it to Atuahene up there. Avila, you've got Atuahene, Avila, and Parr, who are all fresh, coming in late in the second half for San Diego.
They're going to be the ones in that final third, so if they get an opportunity to go 1v1, they should be one thing in mind, and that's beating that defender and trying to get something on goal.
Parra chips it ahead, looking for Atuahene against 3 defenders. Diaz able to put a hand on it. Played back to him. And they're off and running here. Sacramento on a counter into the box, and it will be played for a goal kick. Stoneman just lets it go right on through.
That's a beautiful read by Stoneman, but that's Bijev, the fresh legs for Sac Republic. He does so well. He's really good with the ball at his feet. It's a little bit of a no-look pass, and it catches Iwasa even a little bit off guard. But Stoneman, knowing that he has a step on Iwasa, smartly lets it go out for a goal kick.
Nice let from Stoneman. Yeah, Bijev, very, very dangerous off the bench for Republic.
He's one of the last people Loyal want running up their back line right now.
Wearing number 20 tonight. This is a play out of bounds for Sacramento. Moving back in the 79th minute. Parra with a nice steal. Parra up top. Easy play for Irvin Parra. He turns, plays it out wide for Metcalf. Beautiful, patient play. Metcalf up top, Atuahene. And it will be cleared. It's going to be a throw in here. All right, SD Loyal heading to Sin City now. It'll be the third and the final time against Las Vegas Lights This will be Saturday coming up on the 8th at 7:30. You can watch the match live on CW6 San Diego and ESPN+. The third time this year they'll face Vegas in Nevada. It's brought to you by Union Bank. It'll be coming up Saturday, 7:30, a week from tonight. Strowman is there to break that one up. Apollon will come and get it on the restart for Sacramento.
That's a ball Warner tried to bend across there. I think if he had more energy in those legs, he's driving that to goal and looking for his own shot.
Here's Bijev. Wide to Warner. Remember, they switched sides, so Warner will cross this time with the left foot, and the flag is up. We've got an offside call against Sacramento. Fans follow the Loyal and the rest of USL Championship all season long on ESPN+. It's home to the USL, MLS, UFC, plenty more. Nearly 8 million sports fans have already discovered ESPN+. You can watch the championship live every week. Sign up today, ESPNplus.com.
Come on! Get out!
Whistle, it goes Sacramento here. Apollon waiting to restart here. The USL's elite pre-professional platform is the USL Academy that allows clubs across the USL to build a pathway to pro soccer, bringing together their top local youth talents. You can follow the success on the first cup events, with clubs now applying to participate in the USL Academy League. It kicks off next spring, this coming spring of 2021. Information at usl-academy.com. Search hashtag USL Academy on social media. This one all the way down to be the first corner of the night for Sacramento here in the 82nd minute. Warner's going to be the one to take it.
Republic are going to look for Hilliard Arce. He's their center back. He's their big target. He's very effective losing his mark in the box and getting on the end of corner kicks for Republic.
Here's Sam Warner. Warner swings things in. Clementa is right there for San Diego. Bijev had a shot at it. Doing a quick whistle. So, mid-range shot upcoming now for Republic.
You're going to see Loyal hold the line as high as they possibly can. Allow Kempin to try to pick up anything that gets whipped across his goal. They've got to stay with their marks.
Everybody lines up top of the box here. Warner swings it in. And that's going to be cleared for, it'll be a whistle against Sacramento, so it'll be going right back to San Diego.
Hilliard Arce is trying to plead his case there, but he looked like he came in with a bit of a flying karate kick there.
On the restart, see if San Diego can push things forward, get Para and Tuahene involved after they came on late. 84th minute. Kempin sends everybody forward. Avila knocked down. Loyal wanting a whistle, not getting it, but they do maintain possession. That's for the moment.
Clementa has just had such a solid game back there. He's reading the game well and winning tackles and the head balls.
Metcalf stepping right in.
Need to see a little bit more of that urgency in their possession for Loyal. That's when they were getting their best opportunities.
Those came at the end of the first half. It was that push, that press up front.
Absolutely, but they also don't want to give up an opportunity for Sac Republic, so it's a little bit of a cat and mouse. When you can and have good possession, go with purpose.
Now we're going to get it. This is going to be a card here for Avila. It'll be a yellow. He dragged down McCrary from behind with a jersey. So that'll be a yellow for Avila to stop play there.
It's one of the more blatant, obvious yellow cards there. I don't know if he had to resort to that at that point, but he felt that it'd be a good professional foul to slow the play. You see here, he's beat, and he just tugs on McCrary to slow him down. He's driving him right into Stoneman, so Stoneman had potential to tackle that ball and prevent that yellow card, but Avila went and killed the play.
Skundrich. Restart for Sacramento. Either Aminu, Apollon, trying to set up the cross, and here it is. Kempen finding his post and went well wide. It's not through for Iwasa. Now Adams trying to clear for San Diego.
What Loyal's been doing much better on service and free kicks throughout this game that we didn't see early on is when the ball goes negative, they're getting their back line out and they're leaving that space for Kempen. Before, they were getting slow off the step, which allowed the ball to be more dangerous when it's played in the box.
Metcalf takes it away from Iwasa, but Warner is there for Sacramento. Stoneman ahead to Para.
Feeling the surge by Republic that Loyal needs to match and then even beat. In the final minutes of giving up a goal this late is trouble.
Oh, Tuahene is taken down here. We'll get a whistle in a dangerous spot for, no. The referee had pointed, nothing happened in there, so Tuahene will have to get back up. He was taken down on contact, no call, so here's Republic on the restart to the other end. Belmar chips it for Warner. These two have connected before, and Kempen dives right on it. We're going to get a card here this time. A little pushing and shoving. Kempen remains down. And was it Skundrich who came in there with the sliding stop on the goalkeeper? It's always a dangerous play to come after a keeper who is defenseless at that moment.
Kempen does well to jump on this ball.
Landon Donovan is pleading his case. His keeper was attacked there in the box, and we'll see.
Yeah, defenseless at that point. When he's going down to ground for that ball and there's a late tackle.
Yeah, Skundrich picks up a yellow.
88th minute, a yellow card has been issued to number 12 of Sacramento Republic.
I wonder if Landon was asking about the Tuahene play earlier, where Tuahene had contact there and went down. Kempen is back up. That's a great sign. And it's the very end of the play.
Werner does a nice little ball through, and Kempen's all over that, and Skundrich not only sliding in late, but it's cleats up. That is so dangerous because it's right around Kempen's face. And you see Stoneman there protecting his goalkeeper. That's what you want out of your center back, saying, stay away from my guy.
Cizo getting in the face of Warner as well. Captain right over there. Your keeper is defenseless at that point. He is gone. I mean, he's essentially head first there going after that, and so that's how Skundrich picks up a yellow.
Cleats up are dangerous to begin with, but especially when it's a keeper's face down there.
Now the fourth official is going to have a word. I don't know if Donovan or somebody's going to pick up a card here. for the bench. So Landon picks one up for talking to the fourth official.
And I'm sure he's not going to mind picking something up like that. When you have your goalkeeper that's just laid out like that, I'd be surprised if Landon didn't say something to the fourth referee. But right now, we're getting too many whistles out here. The referees are, that's all we're focused on in this game. They need to let the guys just finish it out. There's no need to call him over for that.
Well, we're into stoppage time at this point. I'm going to get 5 minutes added on here. 5 minutes. Try and break a scoreless tie. Alvarez switches. It's Metcalf left alone on the flank. Metcalf able to get around his defender. Trip down here. It's going to go as a corner. So San Diego with another corner. 4th of the night for Loyal.
This would be a great response for Loyal to put this away after a cheap foul like that and your coach getting a card.
Charlie Adams will take this one.
Republic has everybody back to defend. Loyal have numbers in the box. Can Charlie pick someone out?
Into stoppage time. Adams swings it in. Diaz is right there.
It's well read by Diaz. He's able to come out and catch that. It's nice, good hands.
Yeah, he came out pretty far off the line. It's a nice play. Off the line. Now with less than 4 minutes remaining. And then it continues to draw contact. Sargis does it back. Here's Bijab now.
Bijab does well to sidestep that tackle by Para.
He stays down. Iwasa to the line. Stoneman's right with him. Play it back. It's cleared away. Clementa able to clear it. Here's Warner now with another try. Bijab top of the box. Bijab goes with the right foot and it just sneaks away wide right off a deflection. It'll be the second corner of the night for Sacramento.
Bijab does well to get his shot off and the deflection's in the box. Loyal, unfortunate that deflection went wide.
It is very, very dangerous. Here it comes. Warner sends it in. It was short. Bijab playing it back for Wheeler. Warner again. Will swing into the box. Here comes Kempen to punch it away. And Kempen gets taken down again. Another takedown of the goalie and another card. Kempen taken down in the air.
No hesitation that time from the referee. Iwasa cleans him as he's in the air punching that away.
I think he's lucky that's just a yellow.
I agree. Something that blatant could potentially be a straight up red.
And Kempen is still down here. Iwasa is lucky that's not a straight red.
Because you'll see as Kempen goes up, he's airborne. His hands are up. He's not able to break his fall with his hands because he's trying to punch the ball. Iwasa, I think, lost sight of the ball a little bit.
And I think he's explaining, now on second look, his head, he was not focused upon Kempen, so I'm okay with the yellow.
Absolutely, and you could see he's saying there's no intent there. He did not go in to be dirty, so I agree. That's a good yellow.
Yep. All right, so a yellow issue here, but still Kempen is down. And Kempen has had a fabulous season for San Diego here. He has taken hits twice late in this match. And is now just getting up for Landon Donovan and Loyal.
It's a dangerous ball because as Kempen comes, you can see Wass is focused on it, so it is more of a cleaner tackle than our initial thought. There's no ill will there, but it's definitely a foul. It's definitely worthy of a yellow card.
Although they're on third look, he had a little bit more time to kind of size up the goalie. So again, I don't know. It's so hard to make those calls in real time.
And on the field, the referee doesn't have the benefit of the many looks that we get. They have to make it, but he didn't hesitate. So in real time, it looked bad enough.
Yep. All right, so we are well into stoppage time now. 5 minutes are initially put up on the clock. Scoreless. Warner with a little bit of room now. Warner, top of the box. And it is Clementa who is right there. Clementa 1-on-1 with the stop for San Diego. Right wide for McCrary. Come on. Adams. Apollon.
Honorable mention.
Warner, who has been busy.
Warner definitely got his second win.
Nice let all the way to goal. And we're almost out of time tonight here. San Diego and Sacramento into a 97th minute. A scoreless match that has seen Kempen take 2 hits in the box. And get right back up after 3 saves tonight. That gives him 16 on the season. One more in the run of play. That will be kicked out wide. Still no whistle yet. And there it is. So a scoreless draw tonight in San Diego. 11 points now for Loyal atop Group B. Sacramento, for the moment, moving into a tie atop Group A as well with 6.
That's a hard-fought point for both teams tonight. Both teams exhausted themselves, worked hard. Neither of them were able to capitalize on the plenty of opportunities that were out there, unfortunately.
Jack Metcalf is our man of the match, presented by Chosen Foods, trying to lead the charge up the right flank for San Diego. Unfortunately, none find goal tonight for Loyal, but Metcalf leading the charge as our Chosen Foods man of the match.
Yeah, and Metcalf was not only trying to get in attacking-wise, but knowing the explosiveness of the wide players of Republic, he worked well on the other side of the ball defensively to help out Clementa, and solid performance by Metcalf.
So a scoreless draw tonight in San Diego, the first ever meeting between Republic and Loyal tonight from Torero Stadium. These two teams moving for the moment atop their respective groups, A and B. Here in the midway points, the USL season, San Diego and Sacramento scoreless tonight. Back to wrap things up from Torero Stadium.
It's a big step.
Yeah, so I probably need a new car.
I know, that's what I'm thinking.
What is that?
That is a great deal, and that's a great car.
Cool design. I mean, a new Toyota would be awesome. Look at that offer.
Wow, I gotta say, this is a great deal, and every Toyota comes with no-cost maintenance.
Looks like it's a perfect time to get a Camry.
Yeah, gotta say.
We make it easy.
Hurry into Sprouts Farmers Market for your favorite summer fruits. From the sweetest cherries, mouth-watering melons, and the juiciest peaches and nectarines. Shop the freshest produce at the best prices only at Sprouts Farmers Market.
That's the whole mission. saving the world.
Imagine a better one.
Get in, I'll show you.
Stay naked.
Nailed it.
You be brave. Something's out there.
Let's not lose money. I just want to say thank you.
Goodbye, boys. To going out on top together.
A scoreless 90 tonight in San Diego. Republic, Loyal, a scoreless draw. Jack Cronin, Shannon McMillan with you tonight. As these two sides play 1 point apiece, it's time for our save of the match presented by Stone Brewing. So San Diego had quite the defensive stand here, but it's Kempen coming off his line and taking a hit, as he did right at the end of that match twice to get a save of the match.
And not only is it a great save, but he takes the hit for his team. He gets both fists on that. He's unable to catch himself, which is why he probably bore the brunt of it when he actually hit the ground. But Kempen was active off his line. He was reading crosses, and that was just one of many he had tonight.
16 on the season now for John Kempen. And again, having to stand tall here. Let's take a look at how these 90 minutes played out. 1 point apiece now. These two teams right near the top of both groups A and B.
Hard fought 1 point. We know it's going to be a grind. It's not going to be easy. Early on, Kempen with a good reaction save off of Iwasa, who was hunting that 50th goal all night. Not only does he make the initial save, but keeps the ball from rolling out for a corner kick. Maintains possession for Loyal.
And Kempen involved in plenty of these highlights here, both early on in the first half and then late in the match as well. Colin Martin, Jack Metcalf trying to respond for San Diego.
Martin jumps on a misclear right there. He's trying to get his shot off, is able to just poke it to Metcalf here right at the very end. Metcalf whips the shot, a little bit of a deflection, but credit to Diaz. First starting goal, a good reactionary shot off of a deflection. Those are not easy.
Yeah, I thought that Rafael Diaz had a very nice match for the first time starting this season. Kempen again being called upon to punch things away.
And you see this, Skundrich plays it over the bar, but on the initial one, he's actually out and running before Werner hits the cross, which allows him to get the jump on that ball. Skundrich gets under it a little bit, a ball that's bouncing up. He feels the pressure and skies it over the goal.
And then the use of the end of this match here, a couple of saves for Kempen that were really physical ones, where he had to take contact in order to keep things clean for San Diego.
Yeah, but because he's playing with such confidence, he is just reading the game so well. He's cleaning things up for his team. Here's where he gets the cleat to the face. Stoneman's all over Skundrich for the late hit, but Kempen takes it. He holds onto the ball. No doubt another phenomenal save by him.
And then, of course, the one he took late there was our save of the match here. These are your statistics full-time here, 90 minutes. Possession favored San Diego all night long and winds up being 58-42.
But then you look at that and Republic outshoot them 11-5. So within that possession, we saw pockets where Loyal had a little bit of more urgency, and that's when they had the better of the game. So they've got to figure out how they can have more urgency within their possession throughout the night.
So each team comes away with a point tonight. It will move them higher. San Diego is now 6 matches into a 16 contest campaign atop Group B with 11 points. 3-1-2 for San Diego now on the season. For Shannon McMillan, our Hall of Fame, and our great crew here, San Diego and Sacramento playing to a scoreless draw. I'm Jack Cronin signing off. San Diego heads to Vegas for their third match against the Lights coming up next. That'll be a week from tonight's scoreless draw after 90 minutes here this evening.
This cast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.